How's everybody doing tonight? Johnny from On the Come Up Trading. Going to be going over the top watches for October 29th on Friday. We'll be looking at Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Nvda, and Tesla. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Stream is intended for entertainment, informational purposes only. On the Come Up Trading will not be held liable for any actions you take as a result of something you saw or heard here. We're going to start out tonight with Apple. So Apple was beat down on missing earnings that were reported on October 28th. The first thing we're going to be looking at is if we break over 147.68 in this area here, we will be looking at the 148 calls expiration of October 29th. First thing I want to go over tomorrow is Lotto Friday. All these plays are for day trade only. They are 0-day options. You need to get in and get out. Scale when it comes to the targets. Excuse me. First target will be 148.60 in this area here. Your second target will be 149.45, which will be right in here. Third target will be 150.10 or 150.12, dealer's choice. To the downside, if we continue downward from the earnings, we're going to be looking for a key break under 146.43, right in here. If we break below that level, we'll be looking at the 146 puts, expiration October 29th. Targets will be 145.75. This will be your first target. Second target will be 144.95 area. And your third target will be 143.90. We're going to move to Microsoft. Microsoft was at all-time highs this week. Right now we have a bull flag formation on the chart. So normally with the bull flag we're looking for a bullish breakout to the upside. So if we break above 326.10, we will be at all-time highs. We'll be looking at the 327.50 calls expiration October 29th. And just to bring up, there was multiple price upgrades on October 28th with the bullish sentiment. All upgrades were pretty substantial, $10 or $20, somewhere in that range. So if we break above the 326.10 area, our targets will be all psychological targets. We'll be looking at 326.50, 327, 327.50, and we'll be going up in 50-cent increments. If we break below 324.20 in this area right here, we will be looking at the 322.50 puts, expiration October 29th. First target will be the 323 area. Second target will be the 322.30. And our third target will be 321.35 area. And if we break below that, I'll go ahead and give a fourth target will be around the 319, 319.05. Netflix. So Netflix also, if we zoom out on the chart, all-time highs this week. So if we look for a key break over 679.50, talking about psychological levels, it hit that on the head for all-time highs at that 50-cent mark. We will be, if we go over the 679.50, we'll be looking at the 680 calls, expiration October 29th. Targets will be all psychological. We'll be looking at 680, 680.50, 681, and continue to go up in 50-cent increments. Under 675, we will be looking at the 670 puts, expiration October 29th. Targets being 671.35 will be our first target. Our second target would be 670.15. Third target will be 668.25. Now we're going to move on to Nvda. Also at all-time highs this week. So we're going to be looking at a key break over 252.59. If we break above that level, we'll be looking at the 255 calls, expiration October 29th. All targets will be psychological. We'll start with 253, 253.50, and 254, etc. Under 249.50 in this area right here, that's another psychological target right at the 50-cent mark. We'll be looking at the 247.50 puts, expiration October 29th. First target will be 245.45 right here. First target will be 245.45. Second target will be 242.80. And our third target is right about $4 down. We will be looking at the 238.20 area. That would be a pretty big drop. Hopefully we don't give back all those gains. And last but not least, the talk of the week, Tesla. This thing has just been on fire. Also, all-time highs this week, a $200 run in the last 2 weeks. I mean, it's just been phenomenal. Very, very bullish. So if we break over the 1,088 mark, 1,088.80, excuse me, I got that wrong. So if we break over 1,000, if we break over 1,088.80, sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. We will be looking at the 1,100 calls, expiration October 29th. First target will be 1,095. Second target will be 1,100. Third target will be 1,110, and anything after that will be psychological. I'm going to put it in $10 increments because Tesla has a lot of range. Just to note, the $1,100 call volume at the end of Thursday, October 28th, was 154,917 call options expiring October 29th. That is a lot of call volume. If we break under 1,077 in this area right here, we will be looking at the 1,000 puts, expiration October 29th. First target would be 1,065.60. So our first target would be here. Our second target would be 1,055.50. Third target would be 1,045. And I'll go ahead and give a fourth target of 1,030.69. The put volume on the $1,000 puts at the end of Thursday, October 28th, was 51,405. So just to put it in retrospect, Tesla had 3 times the amount of volume on the $1,100 calls as it did on the $1,000 put volume. So the sentiment is that we are going to continue up tomorrow to end the week. Hopefully that holds true and we can break 1,100 and keep gaining, but this thing is due for a pullback. If we look out on the daily and we bring in the 8 EMA, we are super overextended. And if we look at the weekly, we were also very, very far away from that 8 EMA. We should be seeing a pullback soon. Hopefully we can hold out on that for next week. If you guys like my content and found the video helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. If you like my trading platform, my charting platform, the link for my referral is in the notes for this video. It's TradingView, very good charting platform, lots of indicators. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Good night.